Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another Blunt Talk. Let's get right into it. On the last video, I was discussing with you guys the solar eclipse that's going to happen April 8th, 2024. The next solar eclipse, if I am not wrong, won't be until 2044. So, big gap right there. Okay, so big gap, big gap. Whenever it's going to be a big gap, that means this one going, it's got to get it in. It's going. Okay, so uh, I told y'all I was gonna explain to y'all some more about moon water. Like I said, you can go out and get you one of these kind of bottles of water. I went out and got me my own bottle of water, things like that. You don't have to have a big bottle of water. That's just the more water, the more power. What is it? What is it? Dang, I can't remember because now my brain is saying the other one. But anyways, sorry for the ice cream truck in the background. But at least it's a happy tune. Um, yeah, like the more water, more power. Little water, little power. In a sense of the matter, depending on how you are with your manifestations, I truly believe that somebody could put their manifestations in a cat full of water, drink that, and everything come into fruition. But that's gonna be with time. That's with practice. Somehow, some way, you done practice enough to where it's like that. Blah 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 blah. I usually do something that's about this much, whatever. Like, and this is glass. Okay, so it's see through, and well, really, the sun and the moon can penetrate through it. Is what it needs to be. Um, and you want to sit with yourself. I like to write down what I'm trying to manifest, what I am trying to bring about, what it is that I need, what it is I want, everything, even to the little details. Get as detailed as possible. If you're thinking of a house that you want, get as detailed as knowing the area. Get as detailed as knowing the color of the paint of the house. Everything, will not be to your specifications. It will not be perfect, but it will be damn near close, if you get what I'm saying. It's like being in a dream where you know that you've been in this dream before. It's just only slight changes in it, but you recognize it. It's like that's what deja vu basically is. Like, you recognize that this is pretty much exactly how I laid out everything that I wanted it to be, even to my LED lights and stuff like that. But the area was iffy that I had to pick from, if that makes sense. I couldn't really choose a different area. I had to work with what I could work with. So if you have to work with what you can work with what you can work with, but understand the universe is always going to put safeguards around you. In my aspect of it, even though I live in the hood, somehow, some way, my property that I'm on is actually safeguarded. Thank you, God. So when you're speaking into your water after you do your whole list, because if you do your list, sometimes it's like doing a grocery list. You'll write down milk and you'll remember that you need cereal. You'll write down pepper and remember you need salt. So that's really why I'm saying to write it down, because then your brain will see what you're saying. It's gonna memorize it. You're writing it, so now it's becoming a physical thing. You're putting your aspects in everything. You know what I mean? You're putting your eggs in every basket. We shooting eggs in every basket for Jesus over here, okay, baby? Yes, Lord. So that's how you wanna spread it out. You want to spread it out to where you're covering everything, if not everything, if possible, everything that it is that you want to see come into fruition. Now, I always say be careful of what you wish for. Be careful what you pray for. Understand that with great power comes great responsibility. We hear those sayings, and I say them on all of my videos. We hear these sayings, but we do not grasp the gravity of what we're saying. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, I am going to be powerful. Yes, you are going to be powerful. Yes, you will be able to manifest what it is you need to manifest. But be careful. Don't tempt God. Don't play with God. Don't play with his manifestations. Don't play with his universe. You get what I'm saying, baby? Listen, don't be throwing curses and shade at people. You don't need to be doing that too, because it will come back. It will come back. Now, um, if you have something that, like I always say, the generational curse, if you got a generational curse that you are really trying to break, speak it into the water. Let the water know that this is what I need, Lord. I need it to to be inside of me so deep it's in every one of my molecules. That I want to break generational curses so bad it's gonna be in every one of my molecules. You get what I'm saying? And it becomes you. And somehow in everything you're doing, it's building the building blocks for what it is you're trying to break down. Gotta build some things to break down some things. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let y'all know that. What else? If you got a cup of water next to you, I hope you picked it up and drank some water with me. I've been drinking water a lot more. Let's do a little update, recap, happiness. I've been drinking water a lot more, and I'm real happy about that. Um, it's amazing to see the little things that are changing within me. It's amazing for me to watch myself in my own story, if that makes sense. I always tell people, yes, please watch my story. But for me, myself, for me to be able to watch it and say, you know what, I'm making some changes, some big changes. Hold on, y'all. I drank a protein shake this morning. And I was very surprised and happy with myself on that. Because, baby, I'm making some potatoes. But just take the time. Here I come. Hold on. What's up? I got to pour my potatoes in the water. In the water. Making half regular, half garlic potatoes. Whip it up. Whip it up. Whip it up. Like I said, I'm just surprised with myself, but not in a bad way. It's just a blessing to see. I watch stories of people with their interventions, and I watch stories of people, showing that they've done something different. You know what I mean? And I sit with myself sometimes, and I'm really hard on myself, y'all. I'm extremely hard on myself. If ain't nobody gonna be around to be hard on me, I'm gonna be hard on myself to make sure I can push myself to where I need to go, to do what I need to do. Um, but just to see the progress in yourself, and I want to say take that lesson with you wherever you go, to always be able to see progress itself. We may be able. It's amazing that we can watch TV shows and we can see the lack thereof progress with somebody, or the progress that they've made. But it's hard for us to look in the mirror and see ourselves and see the progress that we've made ourselves. Um, we can always clap somebody else on the back, but sometimes in life there's nobody to clap us on the back. So take that lesson and learn to apply it yourself. Um, I really feel like I've been coming into myself, regardless if I pass away tomorrow. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of who I've become. I'm proud of me finally. I feel like my guardian angel up there, like, Lord, finally he's starting to just stand up for himself, stand on something. Or he gonna keep falling for everything. Father Jesus, my guardian angel up there, like, can I get a new subject? Yes. This one lacks confidence. I lacked luster. I lacked a lot. But I'm thankful that between my guardian angels, my ancestors, and my father, they must have come together in a conference call and said, you know what, we have something different. We have something different for him. We have something different for her. We have something different for them. We have something different for they. And however they brought me up in the conversation. They came to the agreement that they had something different for me. Even though everyone else had something already planned. My father had something planned for me. My mother had something planned for me. My brother probably had something planned. None of their plans came to fruition. I became exactly what God wanted me to become. I speak on God all the time. And it is amazing because when I was younger, I couldn't find the confidence to do that. My biggest fear was always meeting an atheist. I was tired of arguing. Now I've gotten to the point where it is no argument. It is. One more thing before I go. If you do encounter an atheist and they ask you, how do you know your God is real? My father just let me know. He said, you know how you can feel when you put your hands together, not together, but when you put your hands like this, but you can feel the heat start vibrating between both of them. And it's amazing because I do this all the time while I'm praying or something like that. I can't see the heat. I can't taste it. I can't hold it. But every ounce of my being knows that it is there. Everything around me tells me that there is some type of connection, even with just my hands letting off heat. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't really explain it. But I know it's there. I know when I'm cold, it helps me get warm. I know when I'm hot, it starts to perspire. It keeps me balanced. You find your own reason. You find your own reason and your own meaning and your own purpose. And in that, you end up finding the answers that everybody still has questions about. See y'all next time on another Blunt Talk.